Hi guys, it's Jess and welcome to my video for Book Madness. If you aren't familiar with Book Madness, then this is something which was created by Maggie from Magazine, and basically she has invited a whole load of booktubers and book bloggers and bookstagrammers to basically share about their favourite fictional character, and then it goes over to you guys and you get to vote on who you think is the best fictional character, and the winning blogger, vlogger, Instagrammer gets a $30 Amazon gift card. But the exciting part is that for anyone who votes, there is the chance to win a whole host of bookish goodies as well. I think that there are like bookish trinkets and ARC copies and Amazon gift cards for you guys to win at the same time. So it's very, very exciting. So I will include the link where you need to go to place your vote in the description box, and I'll also pop in there any other information that I think would be useful for you to know. But without further ado, I am going to introduce you to the character that I have chosen as my favourite fictional character. Now, it was really difficult to come up with my favourite fictional character, and there are so many kind of popular fantasy and YA characters that I could have chosen, but I have gone for someone a little bit more unique and unusual, and I kind of feel like I may be shooting myself in the foot with this, or it may be the best decision I ever made. So let's just jump right in. So my chosen character is TenSoon, who is a Kandra from the Mistborn Trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. This is the third book in the trilogy. This is the Hero of Ages, and it's probably the book in which TenSoon features the most prominently, so that is why I have chosen this one. I am going to give you 6 reasons why TenSoon is my favourite character and why I think that you should vote for him. So here we go. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of background, I'm going to try and keep this as spoiler free as I can for anyone who hasn't read the Mistborn trilogy yet, although I do think that you all should, especially if you like fantasy. But a Kandra is basically, or the Kandra are basically a race who were created by the Lord Ruler, and they have the ability to shapeshift. They are created from mist wraiths, and through a process they become Kandra, and they have the ability to reshape their body so they can ingest the bones of somebody and recreate that person. And so they are often used as spies or to imitate people. So that's kind of the basis of who the Kandra are and who TenSoon is. TenSoon is a 3rd generation Kandra, which means he was the 3rd generation of Kandra to be created, and the elders are kind of called the 1st generation, and all Kandra are bound by a contract which includes various different things. So that is kind of the basis of who the Kandra are, and that will just give you a bit more context when I'm talking about the things that I love about TenSoon. Okay, so the first reason that I love TenSoon is that he is a rebel. This is one of the main reasons that I love TenSoon. I am all about morally grey characters. I am all about rebels who aren't willing to toe the line at all. And this is definitely something which I love about TenSoon. So one element of the contract that I mentioned just before is that they have to keep the secrets of the Kandra, and in the course of events, TenSoon realises that in order to help Vin, who's one of the protagonists, he has to reveal some of the secrets of the Kandra, and he does that willingly and without question. The second reason that I love TenSoon is that he is a character with integrity. So although he is a rebel, and I love that about him, he also has integrity and respect for his culture, and he returns to his homeland after revealing some of the secrets of the Kandra to Vin. He returns to his homeland in order to face his punishment, to confess what he has done to the 1st generation, and to receive his punishment from the 1st generation, whatever that may be. The third reason that I love TenSoon is that he is a very pragmatic character. There is another character in the Mistborn trilogy who shall remain nameless because I don't want to enter into any character bashing here, but he was definitely one of my favourite characters up until the 3rd book, when he very much indulged in a whole host of moaning and self-pitying, and he's still an amazing character, but I just could not get on board with the self-pitying the whole way through. TenSoon is not that character. TenSoon is incredibly practical and incredibly pragmatic about his situation. So even when he has received his punishment from the Kandra, he just gets on and does what needs to be done. There is no self-pitying, there is no moaning involved, even when he is imprisoned, and I believe that he's imprisoned for about a year in the timeline of events. He just gets on with it, and then in the end he just does what has to be done. The fourth reason that I think you should vote for TenSoon is that he is an incredibly selfless character, and without being too spoilery, the Kandra are integral to the kind of conclusion and big finale of this trilogy, and even though it would have a significant impact on TenSoon's actual existence, he still goes ahead and instigates the process of events just because that is what was promised and that is what has to be done. And there are quite a few other examples throughout the book of when he has behaved in a selfless way. It's quite a complicated system and hierarchy system that they have, and their relationship, the Kandra's relationship with humans, is quite difficult to explain when you don't have the kind of fleshing out and backstory of a whole kind of fantastical world. So I can't really go into too much detail, but there are several times when he behaves or he does something in order to help Vin, and he isn't bound by contract to Vin, so he has no reason to do it and he has no need to do it, and yet he does it anyway. So there are several different examples of when he just is a selfless character who sees that somebody needs to be helped or something needs to be done, and he gets on and does it. The fifth reason that I love TenSoon is that he is a side character, but he is a side character who holds his own amongst other stronger characters, but also the type of character that stays with you long after you have finished the last page of the book and put the book down and walked away. I just found that he really resonated with me as a character, and I would find myself thinking about him and about the whole Kandra as a species long after I had finished the Mistborn Trilogy. And to me that is the mark of a well-written, well-thought-out, enjoyable character. And the final reason that I'm going to share with you guys about why I think TenSoon is one of the best fictional characters is that he is just so darn cool. I found the whole Kandra species just utterly fascinating anyway. In fantasy books you often come across tropes or the same type of characters with the same motives or the same attributes. So in terms of a story, the Kandra are completely unique and original, but just as a character in general, TenSoon is just so completely kick-ass. There are so many examples in the books when he does stuff and you're just like, come on, especially when he is a wolfhound. He is just so completely cool and chilled out and laid back and totally kick-ass. So there you go. I hope I've done enough to convince you to vote for TenSoon and that I have explained properly why he is one of my favourite fictional characters. As I said, the link to vote is included in the description box down below. You can vote up to 5 times in each round for your favourite character, and the characters with the most votes will go through into the next round and the next round and so on until we have one final winner. So do make sure that you also go and watch some of the other Book Madness videos, pictures, blogs, and decide who you are going to be casting your vote for. Fingers crossed that it is TenSoon, and I will see you all soon with another video. Thank you for watching.